Is FD counter pick?
FD is counter pick. It's super good for bots.
I hate that. Yeah, but I guess for yeah, nice.
So that's a very, very easy reaction on the taking place. It's a lot harder for the rolls because you have to time your jump perfectly. But if they take in place, you can very consistently get that. And HBot, he started going for it as well. But then if they roll, he does, back air or something. So this is exactly what Pop needed, because I think he's so much better when he has a lead compared to when he's down.
Yeah, and he's gonna be like super great for his mental damage to get like the first lead, but also can be like a click to prof. Ooh, like saying like, dude, like this is Jigglypuff. I have to be scared. So now maybe it's gonna change the whole set. Having a prof way less risky, for example.
I think it might actually have the opposite effect. I think Prof plays a lot better when he actually takes it seriously. So I think he got the wake up call very early, and I think that might be beneficial for him because he's gonna turn it up super fast instead of maybe 3 stocks in he realizes, wait, this is serious, I might lose this. So we'll see, but right now he's bringing it back pretty well.
Yeah, he did like a read with like shield drop with Atmas that he hits a lot versus my pitch. He just waits for the shield drops and punish with that Atmas. So it's like a prof brand attack, for example.
Yeah, exactly. It's a signature move. He loves doing that because they get so scared when someone jumps at them that they always want to shield drop instantly. So he exploits that by doing the waveland up smash, and he hits that on like everyone. It's basically the same thing as Puff's tomahawk grab, where she just lands at you. And even if you stand there and shield, it's not a common situation to find yourself in, so a lot of people can struggle to punish it afterwards, even if they shield it.
Yeah.
So this, I think, is like a super good situation for Prof, because he was down a full stock and suddenly he's in the lead. And this is what makes him so good, is that the way he plays this matchup, it's so risk averse. Like he'll take hits, he'll trade, but he'll only trade so he gets ledge, or he doesn't get edge guarded. Really loving how he's playing this right now.
Yeah, at this damage, it's pretty like sometimes it's like more risky for Puff to like do KOs.
Yes.
Because you hit a lot, like as Dragon Fox say, like this matchup is like 90%, at least he told to me, 90% with Fox throwing bursts, not even focus on like laser a lot, because even as a bear sign, like burst sign for example, on a pressure, once you get like a sign, you got like Puff on the ledge, for example, and you can get like some like far lasers, and you can build damage by that, not having to risk like so much. So Sign is not as bad as people think, because you get like always at least like a couple of lasers and refresh your aerials with that Sign, for example.
Yup, and you also get stage positioning, which actually does matter.
Yeah, stage position, exactly. Yeah.
But even then, I've actually started experimenting with, tech chasing from the Shine. The thing I do where you crouch right in front of them, and that actually works pretty well versus Puff. It's a bit more risky, but I like going.
Grab is scary, right? Grab in that situation.
Yeah. But I started going for it anyways because the reward is so high. You hit an up smash at low % and they're just dead. But
do you like straight?
Right here,
do you like straight up smash or like jab up smash?
No, I go straight up smash. So what happened there, this game, I kind of glossed over it, but that was the signature Prof playstyle where he maneuvers in a way where he takes %, so he's not at 0, and then he's at the % where upper, where every move Puff has stops comboing. So you know how he got like 3 stocks when he was at 100+%? That's because a back air isn't gonna kill by itself. He just gets ledge, but it's not gonna combo either, and upper isn't gonna combo either. So he's fine with taking damage, but as soon as he's up at that 100+%, nothing combos anymore. And then he's just gonna take a straight hit here and there, and then kill Puff for it.
Yeah. And now we see a similar start as like the last match, when Poppmaister straight goes for grab and try the rest, but this time he missed it. So he lost a bit the factor surprise of like Puff straight up from the beginning, and he missed the rest. And I think that is gonna punish Pop. for a lot. But now we see a nice reverse edge guard.
Exactly. So right there, that's exactly what Prof is so good at avoiding normally, because he's always at those uncomfortable percents where after the first back air, it's very difficult to get like the second one. He gets too far away. But so Pop has to be very careful here. He has to really get something with this, because I think if they're both at 0 in this situation, I think Prof is a lot more comfortable in the spot. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's gonna do well here. Yeah.
Nice.
Perfect combo. Perfect combo.
Oh, he needs the punish. What's better? What's better? Okay, what do you think? What's better? Like regular, like to punish rest? Just regular up tilt as mid to kill, or like sword hop upper? What do you prefer?
The best punish theoretically is downer up tilt into upper, and that's a true combo.
Is that combo? Can you downer up tilt?
Yeah, you can downer up tilt. It's a true combo. It's also one of those things where the floatier there are, the easier it is a combo. So comboing it on Puff is super easy. So
I never
down. So down, I do it a lot, and it's something that it gives the most percent, and even if they take the up tilt, you can tech chase afterwards. So it's just
crazy. I saw in the beginning, the classic punish was like laser down or grab. That was like the classic 2010 punish. But now we see like
that still works. It's just they're gonna try and SDI out. But while we're talking about this, Prof somehow managed to claw it all the way back, and he didn't need that rest punish. It turns out.
I like how fast Prof wills damage. He wills damage like super fast. Like we're seeing like Poppmaister taking like stocks fast, but Prof takes like the damage super fast.
Yes. So you see Prof do a lot of the full jump nairs, and the nairs he do, they require Puff to be in a very, very specific positioning to punish, and Pop, I don't think, is very comfortable dealing with that, so he ends up, positioning himself so he just gets, full jump naired over and over again. And when that happens, it builds damage like way too fast.
Down throw? Is that throw guaranteed KO? If you get is good? Or he's like big
no, it's a guess. It's a guess. You have to guess, but up throw doesn't come anymore, so you'd rather take the the guess on their tech roll or mistake. And if you guess correctly, they just die.
Yeah, because we're seeing like a lot of like IBW doing like a lot of down throws, even like if the Jigglypuff, if H-box is like at 40 for example, when like up throw upper or up throw back is still combo. I see recently a lot IBW going straight for down throw that chases. Down throw
So what IBW actually told me that the reason he does that, I think he said it on stream, not directly to me, but he said that it's because him and Fiction talked about H-Box's habit, and H-Box has a habit of missing the tech on the down throw, so he always DS behind and misses the tech. So they just know that because he does that, there's a habit he has, that it's very effective versus H-Box specifically.
Wow.
But generally, you want to go for the up throw. But like as you said here before, focusing on this game, I don't think Pop is the type of person to make explosive comebacks. But the way he's playing now, it's like a little bit more too committal. I don't think he's playing to his lead like that well. He's had a lead at the start of every game, but then he hasn't ever been able to hold that. And that's something that I think Solo Battle, he tried to ice Prof out. There's no reason to approach. Well,
yeah, and Prof in only the first 10 seconds he will like almost 70 damage. But that was like super fast. I think,
exactly.
Yeah, I think in general like Pop's Meister like Intel like reaction time is just a bit slower like right now, and I think Prof is taking a lot of advantage about that. It's like playing like way faster in general. Even Jigglypuff doesn't look like as fast. He's not doing like the fastest like defensive options and mobility.
Yeah. Well, generally, what's happening here is that Prof has a much better understanding of like what his aerials are gonna do and like what's safe and what isn't. So what happens in this matchup, especially when you play Puffs that aren't like H-Box, is that Puff will position herself and she positions herself in a place where she has a no-win condition. So if she's in this position, you just do an aerial on the reaction, and she can't do anything. There's like no risk to it, and I think that's what's happening a lot here. Is Poppmaister's jumping around, and Prof is just noticing that, oh, in this position I just do a nair, and there's Puff can't do anything, so it's just, you know, free damage.
Yeah.
And the only person I've ever played who doesn't make those mistakes, like almost, you know, on the routine, is H-Box. Everyone else, you see them jump around and you just, oh, full jump nair to the platform, like Prof did there. What can Puff do? Nothing. And if you hit, that's free damage.
Yeah. And I see like H-Box in this matchup specifically, I think throws less bears like recently. He does like more mix-up, like more nairs, even fairs trying to catch around, or like full hop sappers trying to cover, or even more side beats. And I see Poppmaister throwing too many bears. Like not now, not this stock specifically, but the last one.
But in general,
like, yeah, throw like just like bursts in place that didn't take as many stages as should be. They cover like a lot of the stages and just super safe, I think.
So the issue there is that every bear, it gives a like predetermined window where she has no more options for a while. So if you shield a back air, you can always wave dash out, and you have like 3 frames of frame advantage, which is why you don't want to do, you know, like back airs on a Fox's shield, because he'll just wave dash out and suddenly you're in disadvantage. So what H-Box will do instead is he'll do fair, because even though it has a worse hitbox, it's out for so long, and usually what he does, he positions it so if they jump into the fair and get hit before they can get their hitbox out. And if he just does back air instead, people just, you know, eat the back air and then